Joining me now from Southern California, congressional candidate for California's 45th District and mayor of Laguna Hills, Don Sedgwick. Don, the people of Laguna Hills, you're in touch with, you have your finger on the pulse. Do they want what is relatively good economy in Southern California and throughout California? Do they want to see the good economy impeached along with the 45th president?
Absolutely not. Our community is a conservative community. We've been a Republican in office since 1951 until just this last sham of an election when the Democrats used voter harvesting to take this seat back over. Katie Porter is my opponent, and she's one of those that began this whole impeachment process, yet when only 1 out of 3 of our constituents actually favored impeachment. So she got rich and famous by doing so, but it does not reflect our community at all.
Let's talk about that. The district you're running in, historically, as you mentioned, it leans Republican. I don't know how much longer, but it's part of Orange County, California. In case people don't know, it is a Republican +3, which means it leans Republican and leans in favor of Donald Trump. Katie Porter, as you mentioned, is the representative right now. Her Liberty score is the worst. It's the worst in Congress. It is F0%, but it's worse than that, Mr. Mayor. She has a 0, it's a 0 rating across the board. So that means she has a 0 rating, for example, on the Second Amendment. Do you look at the Second Amendment and see a 0 when you look at the United States Constitution?
Absolutely not. I mean, that's why I'm running for Congress, is to recognize what our country was founded upon, the principles that underlie what this nation was founded upon. Sometimes that sounds a little Pollyanna, but I got to tell you, at this day and age, we need to return to what the roots of our country is about, what America is about. And America is about the rule of law. That's why we need to secure up the southern border and have a discussion about not being able to just completely disregard the law and have these sanctuary cities. We need to protect ourselves from violent criminals. The Democrats have put laws throughout California that make it easy on violent criminals to get back out into our communities. They ease up on the southern border, which brings violence into our communities from the south. We need to recognize what the role of government really is, and it's to protect us. It's to protect us from threats, both foreign and domestic, not to be the provider of all things, which is what Katie Porter and the Democrats want to do as they push us into socialism. America is not about socialism. We came from Europe to this country for a different type of society, and we need to remember what our roots are. We need to remember what our rights are, and we need to get those people out like Katie Porter who are extreme liberals and do not reflect what America is all about.
Speaking of roots, her roots are a law professor, right? And she's never created a job in the private sector in her life, not one single job. You, on the other hand, are the antithesis. You've opened up a chain of jewelry stores. You're an entrepreneur.
Yeah, you know, I'm the only businessman in the race, and so I really need all the help I can get to dethrone Katie Porter, who has gotten rich and famous, just derailing every CEO she can get her hands on, telling all of us business people how to run our business.
Right.
And she's never signed the front of a check. In fact, she's never opened up even the corner store or a lemonade stand, and she's telling all of us small businessmen how to run our business. We need to get rid of excess regulations and mandates. And you know, frankly, I can't wait to tell her, how are you qualified to tell all of us 60 million people in small businesses around this country how to run our businesses when we are the engine that runs this economy and provides jobs, does not get rid of jobs like her policies do?
How is she qualified to impeach Donald Trump, the 45th president of the United States, who, by the way, has done pretty well in the private sector himself? Sedgwick for Congress.com. Sedgwickforcongress.com. That's your website if folks want more information or possibly want to help out your campaign. Mr. Mayor, thank you and good luck.
Thank you very much.
Want to see more videos like this? Click on the link below and subscribe to One America News on YouTube. And call your cable provider and kindly demand that One America News is added to your lineup. Call and subscribe today.